Hello and welcome to the Yay or Nay series. If it's your first time visiting, allow me to explain the rules. It's called the Yay or Nay series. It's actually fairly simple to follow along with, but down in the comments, you either will say, yay, I like the character for the video for the day, as in, yes, I would like to see that character as a DLC playable character for Smash Ultimate, or nay, as in, no, I don't want to. Pretty simple, right? Just type it down in the comments. But each Monday, most likely Tuesday as well, we will have a video pertaining one specific character, and then, the video itself, I'll go over the character, I will go over the series, I'll even go over some sales numbers from the series, because some people like looking at stuff like that, and then maybe a couple random facts, because, well, why not? But, yeah, it's a pretty simple idea. Follow along with, play along with, like I said, every Monday and Tuesday, so, there it is, let's get into the rest of the video. SubZero from Mortal Kombat. Real quick, again, we discussed this in the Scorpion Yay or Nay video. I'll discuss it here very quickly. Mortal Kombat is not banned in Japan. It's just not really sold there due to censorship. You can still import it. It's totally fine, but it's not sold there because of a whole deal. There's something on screen right now, but just wanted to get that out of the way yet again. I know there's going to be, because it happened in the Scorpion video, somebody will come by and say, nope, that's banned in Japan. Actually, it's not. I'm trying to inform some people about that, but yeah, so SubZero, the character that won the series, the poll last week. Now, when Scorpion, wrong character, when SubZero won the poll last week, I was actually out of town, so this video should have been yesterday, but I already had the Tracer video, so not that it matters. Either way, the poll winner still gets a video made about him or herself, and it happens to be SubZero Mortal Kombat. We discussed the whole Mortal Kombat not being banned in Japan. We can move past that. So now, when we did Scorpion, actually, we talked about his character, of course, because that's what the series is about. We talked about Mortal Kombat, the game itself, and how many, the most recent entry, how many sales numbers and figures did that have, and the debut. So we already talked a lot about the history of the series. So we're going to take a slightly different approach, slightly different route when discussing Mortal Kombat here. So first thing up, let's talk about, I guess, the best grossing, or the made the most money over time. And out of all video game franchises, Mortal Kombat happens to fall at number 50, according to this graph that I found. So Mortal Kombat is the 50th best grossing franchise of all time, with apparently $1.8 billion made. Now that includes every single game from the series, so hey, still, you made $1.8 billion. Yeah, I think you got something successful. And even the early games from Mortal Kombat in the series were actually sold in Japan, but it wasn't until like Mortal Kombat 9, I believe, maybe 8, that it stopped getting ported over there due to the censorship issue. But yes, Japan is well aware of what Mortal Kombat is, even if it's not necessarily sold there. But hey, 1.8 billion still pretty good though. And then another cool little number here. You want to know how many total lifetime copies that the Mortal Kombat franchise has sold? Well, check this out. It has sold over 54 million copies throughout its series history. It's a pretty big number if you ask me, considering when you have franchises above them like Minecraft with 200 million and Wii Sports with over 100 million or something. There's other franchises above it, but 54 million total copies throughout, Mortal Kombat 1 through 11. I think there's a couple spin-offs in there, but still, very good number right there. It's at the top, or towards the top of the all-time best-selling franchises. So again, people know what the franchise is all about. And somebody might say, hey, no, there's no way we're going to get Scorpion because we just had a fighting game character. I understand where you're coming from. I completely do. But to be fair, where does it say in the Fighter's Pass that we can't have back-to-back same genre type characters, right? I mean, we already had 2 JRPG characters back-to-back, technically, right, with Sephiroth and then Pyra/Mythra. So why can't we have 2 fighting game characters back-to-back? There's no rule that says it can't, but I understand the mindset and where you're at with that one. But hey, think about it this way. Some people are still on the mindset, no matter what you tell them, that Mortal Kombat is banned in Japan. Could you imagine, though, for a second, if, say, somebody like a Scorpion or SubZero happens to be the very last character for Smash DLC? Yeah, that has the potential to be an internet-breaking type of deal, right? Imagine all the people freaking out on Twitter or wherever, like, no way, that's impossible. Japan has no idea who they are. First of all, yes, they do, but still, come on, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty awesome way to end it, if you ask me. And again, I think SubZero, in my opinion here, might fit the Smash style maybe a little better than Scorpion. I know Scorpion's going to be viewed as the franchise, the icon, you know, the lead character, if you will. But SubZero is very, very close behind him. And with the way he can work his ice abilities into his moveset, I think that can make for a much, I don't mean cleaner version, because again, you can still tone down SubZero. Again, we're showing clips from Injustice 2, and that's like rated T for teen, so come on. I'm pretty sure it's rated T for teen. I'd have to double check, but look, it's not a Mortal Kombat game, but yet they still had to tone him down a little bit, but yet he still feels exactly like himself. There's no issue with toning down a character a little bit because they can still feel like themselves, even without the gore aspect. Completely fine. So let's talk about a couple moves here real quick. Let's go a little kind of simplistic, but it's kind of base, kind of core SubZero. So first up, let's go with, we'll say the ice ball. How about this one? It's a very simple type of projectile where SubZero basically throws a ball of ice hurling towards the opponent. It's a nice little projectile to play with. Nothing too crazy, but maybe his gimmick is, since he deals with a lot of ice, maybe a lot of his moves have the potential to freeze you. Of course, you could give him the actual ability or his actual attack where he does freeze an opponent. You could give that to him in his moveset somewhere else. But what if it's like a secondary type effect? Almost any move that deals with ice has a chance to freeze the opponent for a very brief period of time, however long that may be. 2-3 seconds? I don't know. Whatever. But either way, the ice ball, just a quick little projectile to kind of play around with. Second move, this one would be fun. I could see this. Oh, first of all, it's called the Ice Clone. Now, I could maybe see this working as a counter. I know some people are not thrilled with counters, but just hear me out real quick. So, SubZero creates like this ice clone of himself, and then if this is the big if for the counter, if the opponent happens to hit the clone, the opponent then becomes frozen, which would then allow SubZero to take that ice clone that's frozen and throw that as a projectile himself, or, you know, follow up with a big uppercut or an air attack, whatever he might be able to do wherever the opponent happens to get frozen. So it's kind of like all right, hey, I'm going to go for a counter. I'm going to throw out this ice clone real quick. If you happen to hit it with a physical attack, you're frozen. If not, SubZero still has access to this ice clone, which he can pick up and throw as another projectile type. So it's a counter, but not a traditional type counter, if that made sense. I don't know. That's kind of where I went with that one. But last move here, SubZero can form many different weapons in ice. He's got ice swords, ice blades. But this one, I'm just going to go with the quick old ice hammer. This would probably fit very nicely as a smash attack. SubZero just delivers an overhead smash attack with his ice hammer, most likely doing pretty significant damage because, again, it's a smash attack. So, you know, great grounded option for a KO. So, yeah, that's kind of what I got for SubZero. I think most people will have their mind made up going into the video once they see SubZero, yay or nay. And, well, some people will say yay, some people will say nay. But for me, I am definitely on board with a Mortal Kombat character getting in Smash, because I do believe you can tone the character down while they still feel like themselves. That is completely 100% possible. And to see somebody like a Scorpion or a SubZero duking it out with other fighting game characters like Kazuya or Terry or Ryu, that would be epic, in my opinion. And that's just a fighting game character. That's not the rest of the Smash roster. We could go on for days about that. But for me, SubZero gets a yay. I would like to see this. I don't think it's going to happen, but I still say yay. I would love to see this. So that is it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Here's the reminder. Since we didn't do the updated stats yesterday, because I was out of town, so I couldn't do the video. But the yay or nay stats, the updated version, will come out later today. Just so put your mind at ease. Either way, that is going to be it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I guess I'll see you when I'm looking at you.